Welcome back today to another wonderful adventure on Mullis's Outside again. Ooh, my shade's kind of bright out here. And there goes the schoolie bus. Today's adventure, I didn't even notice till I started editing down this footage that I did not have. I forgot to make an intro, and I didn't really make a good outro, or either didn't record one. So either way, I'm just going to record one back here in the backyard. So welcome to Mullis's backyard again today. Let me get out here and I'll show y'all the rig we're working with in this video right here. Let me get y'all set down right here. Well, let me show y'all the boat right now. Love the boat. Adventure Time boat right there. Love my little boat. Well, what we did today is went back to the creek. Actually, this was today. This was pre-filmed probably a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just now getting around to editing it down. So what it is, went back to the creek, just messing around, and we went back there with the sole purpose of trying to flip around and catch some catfish. Trying to kind of figure out where they are back there, where they're hanging. That creek is super hard to catch catfish at, and normally I just catch them kind of accidentally back there fishing for bass or bowfin or something like that. But today, man, we got on some massive ones. We got on some of the biggest bowfin that I have caught back there in quite some time. So y'all stick around and check this one out. These are pretty awesome. They are some manly sized bowfins. And let me show y'all the rig we're working with here. All right, what we got for this one right here is we got Old Blue. She is a medium heavy action. This one is a Cast King Compass, one of the folding rods. You know, it folds at one of these about that long. It's really good sturdy, really good tip on it. Got old Vader right here, which is my Pin Pursuit 2, 3000 size spinning reel. I've got 20-pound test spider wire braid on here, which has really been terrible. This stuff faded and frayed out. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It faded and frayed out like nobody's business. But either way, we're gonna switch to something else different on this the next time. And I got it attached to about 10, 11 inches worth. I don't know if y'all can see that right there, but that is, put my finger in front of it. That's some of that red Cajun fire line. That is 15-pound test fire line, snailed down to a size 6 Gamakatsu. Got him snailed on there so can't nothing chew it off. Snailed down to a size 6 Gamakatsu snail hook. A little small, I don't know what size that is, just a little small swivel right here in between. A 1/8 ounce egg sinker to slide up and down. I got just one of these little cheapo South Bend floats right here. Slide floats, slide corks, whatever you want to call them. But they work great for stuff like this, and you kind of need something to pull it down, especially all these little picks in the line. And I've got basically this is like a uni knot or a uniknot or a snail type knot that you just tie in here, which you just tug up on the sides. You can move it up, move it down, loosen it, and it keeps the float from you know, as a stopper right there, instead of using one of them rubber pieces that tear up your line so bad. And this baby runs through the eyelets with ease. Like, it really does run through the eyelets with ease like nobody's business. We're running just a slip cord rig out there at the creek, and for bait, we've got kind of a mixture of little small cut bluegill and cut green sunfish, and they both work extremely well. But they're great little baits. Just cut them up in chunks, you know, about like yay. You'll see them on there. We put them on there in a second, and man, let's get to the video. Oh, we got a player of something. Oh, it was a pickerel, a big old pick. We had us a big old pick online. Oh my goodness, he got off though. Did he get our bait? No, he didn't get the bait. We're just gonna need to rehook it. All right, let's see if we can get us a nerding on there so we can hook this bait a little better, because apparently the picks are liking it. Okay, let's hook it up through here and a little something thicker. Well, I can get it through that skin. We'll hook it on the other side. A little bit thicker piece. That skin kind of seems to be the way to go. That's where they seem to like it. All right, well, good. We know they like our bait back here, so. Whoop, not that close in, but just kind of ride the shore edge over there. See what we can pick up. I kind of figured right up under there there'd be something. We'll see, we'll see. It didn't take long getting it all. Looks like we might have us another player out there. So you might kind of bobbing it up and down a little bit. I don't know if that's a pick or bowfin or catfish. Heck, it may even be a gar. I'm not sure, but something's playing with it, moving it pretty good. So we'll give him a little time to get it in the mouth, and we'll pin him and see what we can do. See, he's just playing with it. Looks like it might be a gar by the way he's moving with it. You know, they don't ride but just a few feet under the surface. They need a lot of bait fish jump around, so whatever it is, it's definitely scaring the bait fish. Look at him. There he goes. It's a player. Got him now. Whatever it is. Oh, we got us a player now. What we got? I figured that old log would hold a treasure. Looks like we got us a big old pick again. Hey there, buddy. What's up, my man? Look at that big old gator mouth on that thing. Let's get him on up here and get him off. Get your seam, my man. Up. Well, you got yourself off. Okay, we're good. Got yourself off. You gonna get back in the water? You wanna show everybody how you put yourself back in the water? Or you gonna make me reach down there and get you? There he is. Big, beautiful thing. And there he goes. All I had to do is give him a little touchy, and there he goes. Well, in the process of back here looking for catfish, just kind of hitting all these little holes, looks like it have a catfish in it. We'll probably pick up pickerel, bowfin, maybe an old bass if we get lucky, you never know. But back here today, kind of the target species is just whatever will bite, cut bait, good predator fish. We're gonna flip up in all these little holes and trash piles and places like that and see what we can pull out from back here. It's been a long time. I've never caught a catfish back here actually catfishing. I've hung them and pulled them in like incidental, accidental, whatever you want to call them, bass fishing with like jerk baits and worms, crawfish, little plastic stuff like that, but I've never actually caught one back here catfishing. So I want to kind of try to find the spots where they hang, where if I want to come back here and get some, I can. So let's get back to it and see if we can put another one on the line. Go. Oh, we got us another player. What do we got this to? Oh, that's got some good pull to it. Oh, that's a big old mean, nasty bowfin right there. I knew it looked kind of catty with that bite. Look at that big old dude right there. He is enormous. Oh yeah, it's the catfish's big old toothy cousin. Oh, they fight like freight trains. God almighty knows what a bowfin. Ooh, Lord, I gotta keep him out of all that mess. Where's my fish grippers at? They're on the other side. Get my grippers out here. Trying to break my arm in the process. Thank goodness, popped them out. All right, dude. Let me see that big old beautiful mouth of yours, because you pin good, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Jokers have got the toughest freaking mouth on them. I'm gonna have to get the pliers out. That thing's in there deep. I figured I'd find one or two of y'all. I'm surprised I ain't caught more of y'all. It's been more pickerel today. Would y'all take like a sabbatical and let the pickerel take over everything? Huh? Look at this thing. Holy Christ. He's like almost as big as my freaking leg. Look how big he is. That is a massive, absolutely massive bowfin. Good Lord. We got to get a good shot of him. I'm gonna set y'all up on the stump over here real quick. Look at this guy right here. Oh my goodness. Woo hoo 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 hoo. Man, he is ginormous. Look how big he is up to me. I'm 6'2" and this is my torso. I'm long torsoed. This dude's gotta be, I ain't got my scale, but he's gotta be 6, 7 pounds, something like that. He is absolutely massive. Look at all them beautiful teethuses in his mouth. But this, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Even if we don't catch a catfish, we catch big old dudes like this thing right here all day long. It's worth it. Love these things. All right, big guy. Thank you so much for playing. Love you, big guy. Come back here and do your thing, Biggie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a absolutely freaking massive bowfin. Oh my God, he was so big. Pulled like a freaking freight train. You could hear that drag just singing. on that 20-pound test braid. Oh my goodness. Them jokers are absolutely awesome. They are so fun to catch. I don't care what nobody says. Them jokers are so fun to catch. Oh my goodness. Whew, that done worked me up a good sweat now. Lord, 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 Lord. Worked me up such a good sweat. All right, let's slide on down here and see if we can find maybe one more right here. And then we're gonna take us a little breaky break. Get us a little pause for the calls, a little bite. See y'all back in a second. And this right here is actually a couple of days later after I took that little pause for the calls. When I got back to it, I was kind of tired, so I went on, was fist to lose light anyway, so I just went on, and a couple of days later, I come back and started right here. So I'm fist to stick it. Oh Lord, what have we got here? We got something big and good. What is that? Good God. We got something freaking massive. Let's see if we can get him over here and see what we got. What we got? Got a big behemoth of a bowfin. Look at that big old huge thing. Good God Almighty knows. Oh, that is one behemoth of a bowfin. Y'all see how big that dude right there is? Oh my goodness, he is massive. He is massive and he is mad. All right, how are we even gonna get you up on this land? Let's see here. Get you up the slide right here. It's gonna tire you out a little bit and get you up the slide right here. How about that? There's one behemoth of a bowfin, just in case he gets off. Look how big that thing is. Let's see what we got here. See if we can get you up here. We got, oh Lord. You got me all up in the tree, dude. I'm trying to get you up here to help you. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Get him around right over here. Drag up just a little bit. Try to get him around over here and get him up on that log. All right, we're up on the log. Now let's see if we can pull him ashore like this right here. God almighty knows what a fish. Oh man. Well, there goes my leader. So now let's get the fish before he gets away. See if we can get our hook out of his mouth. Gotcha. Oh yeah. Look at that big old dude right there. God almighty knows. That bowfin right there. Let's see. I'd say 7 pounds. 7 pounds or better. Look at old fire line, that old Cajun fire line leader. That joker held out. I'm so glad too. Let's see if we can get the hook out of his mouth. We'll save that hook. All right, we got the hook. Now, good God Almighty knows. How are we even gonna get this thing in the camera frame? Tell you what, I'll lay him over here and we'll see if we can get him in the camera frame, like right here compared to, well, maybe my foot. Look at this thing right here. I wear size 11 to 11 and a half foot. Ain't no telling how long that thing is. And we're gonna get the release on this brother man right here. All right, big guy, I'm gonna slide you down the same way you came up. Here we go. Have a nice life, brother. Thanks for the fight. And like that, he is gone. Man, them things are so fun to fight. God almighty knows. Man, I can't believe that 12-pound test fire line held that big old fish. That fish had to be probably 6, 7, 8 pounds. He was massive. I got to start bringing my scale when I do stuff like this. I don't even think I got a measuring tape in here, but he's not really what we're after. We're trying to get a catfish today. That's what we're fishing for. But that's all right. I'll take some massive bowfins. They just as fun. Let's retie, rebait, and get back to him one more time for y'all. We got another taker. We're gonna let him chew it in a little bit, but I'm gonna have to get him before he gets in that timber. See him over there? He's taking it, he's chewing it in. Let's see if maybe he's got it down. Come on, baby. Chew it on down. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's kicking good right there now. Whoa! What have we got? Oh, and it come off. You gotta be kidding me. I had that joker stuck good and deep and he come off. What is the deal? What is the dealio, yo? The hook is sharp as a freaking razor. That might have been our catfish. We might have finally legitimately got a catfish the way that one was swimming. Little freaking powerhouse over there next to that log. And a lot of times where there's one, there might be another. Let's let him sit there for a second and see. Or a lot of times when you pull one out of something like that, they will go back to the exact same place they was. Good Lord, y'all. Were those some freaking giants or what? Like I told you, man, those are some of the bigger bowfin I've caught back there in some time. And honestly, I think that last one, well, let's not count out the pickerel. Pickerels are my buddies. Those are some pretty good sized pickerel too. They pulled really well and they like the cut bait too. You know, you catch a little bass, a little catfish, a little pickerel. I was hoping to catch a cat, but I didn't. A little bass, catfish, pickerel, any type of predator fish will hit that cut bait like that. But honestly, that last one, the last one that I hung and missed, honestly don't think that was a bowfin or a catfish, either one. I think it was a gar, especially where it's at, because there are some huge gar back there, like probably 5 and 6 foot gar back there. Hopefully, maybe here pretty soon I get back here with some tackle and go do a gar fishing video. I hadn't done that in a while. That'll be pretty fun. But I'm almost certain, just by the way that one was pulling and diving and pulling and diving, I'm pretty sure that one wasn't a bowfin or a catfish, and it was just a big old long one, those needle nose gar. I probably had him pinned pretty good, but you know their mouths are so bony, it come right on out. But anyway, thank y'all so much for coming back to another edition of Mullis's Outside again.